Okay. Hella cool. All right. We should be live on YouTube. It's kind of neat, right? Trying to get get a little more into YouTube. Let's see how I'm doing here. Give me 1 minute. I actually think YouTube is pretty trash for my lives. Here we go. We need a nice... What are we working on? Fuck. All right, let's get Godot going. What are we gonna open? Let's just open Bad Brew. Probably looks the best. We're gonna work on that. Let's get a little extra. It's 99 kilobytes. That's super small. Uh, Save? Did I save it? Yeah. No, it's not made for kids. Take a look. All right. Woohoo! It's cool. Hello, YouTube. Hell yeah. Y'all are way behind. I don't know how I'm gonna keep up with the chat over there, if there's any. Let's go over there. Like, what do you call it when you say what's it, LTE3 or G5 mobile? What is it called? G3. Yo, what? Yo, we're just getting kind of cooking here. We're cooking. Yeah, it's been a while. I'm gonna be more regular. I had a what was I even doing? I don't even know. I wasn't even doing anything. I was actually game jamming and I couldn't stream while I was game jamming that well. Just, kind of too many brain things going on, but we got a little, you know, got a little bunny game going from one of our earlier prototypes for the game jam. So I'm tuning it a little bit for the artist who wants to work on it a little more. So we're gonna add like combos and stuff. And then I'm also setting up. Yeah, you game jam too. Great, that's awesome. Game jams are so much fun. I'm gonna do some more. I wonder, you know, what I'm gonna do. I've got so many things I want to do. Too many things. How did it turn out? Did you have fun? Did you do it in programming, Unity? Did you do Godot? Did you web? Lisp game jam. Oh my gosh, this guy is esoterical. Hey, very cool. Pretty low level then. It might have been like a 2D kind of pixely thing, or let's say essential one. Yeah, not a lot of great engines for Lisp. Sometimes you don't need an engine, you know? You can do like graphics programming or shader programming. There's so many cool things to learn. I think I'm kind of just scratching the surface. But my favorite thing is networking, which I'm talking about in this video. And I am streaming on YouTube? Question mark? I think. This is save. We save. Yeah. There we go. Cool. I'm sure you'll find decent tools wherever you go and just write your own engine. It's that simple. It might be cases where you need stun, where you need turn. Okay, that's good enough. I'm not gonna overthink comments. All right, I've got another really cool thing to share with you guys today. It's pretty cool. It's just my older prototype, you know. It's kind of. What about 3 players? Going through it. I'm wondering if I should change my. There we go. So now that the channel name. And do dev. I don't know how good that name is. I don't know anything. But I do need to kind of just turn on the stream every day. That's the kind of thing I need to do, and do it for myself as well. Get on this treadmill. Get thinking. Get working. Just even if it's short. That's a great thumbnail. I did a super job. Let's make myself smaller now that I'm not recording. Get out of the way a little bigger. I'm kind of fucking blurry on this fucking thing. I wish this thing was not shit. But hey. Audio stream player, this one. And main menu. We like to keep a clean... Oh, so... Menu music? I guess that's what I called it. Player bubble GLB. Let's see. Player bubble material. Let's see what's going on here. And external resource using path from res, that's fine. Bubble. Let's try that. Invalid UUID. Models mesh save assets. I love the search function here. Player bubble, player bubble. Damn, that's a lot of changes on this resource. Let's try it one more time. I'm gonna unload ambient, right? Because we don't use any of this. Always good to keep a completely clean console. Never have a single bug. Never have a single error. Stop and fix it. That way, when one appears, you know you're not on the path of fixing multiple bugs. You're on the path of fixing the exact bug you need to fix. I think we're kind of in the area where someone is using Windows and we're using Mac. So we're just kind of... Hello, I'm also... having too much fun now. Let's go confirm that we are the most recent contributor here. Ooh, we're not. Made floor curve gentle. Ooh. Jesus. That's spooky. Alright, let's do that. Clean up. Refactor game loop. I think we'll call it that. That's fine. All right. Push that. I really should have this auto setup remote in my... I'm already up to date. How is that possible? Let's get log. There it is. Maybe that's... Ignore external changes, quit. Maybe that's just part of the fun. Fuck. I told this shit to be disabled. It's gonna be fine, Andrew. I told you to quit. I'm in a loop. It's tough working full-time and then coming in and fixing core binary format. How about this? How about we go here? Open our copy absolute path. Let's try that and just CD over there, right? Here we are. LSA. There's no, I don't see any of those GUI get UUID files, you know, those extras that kind of hang around there. Let's try this. So we have player bubble prop berry. So let's do player bubble. And we simply need to player bubble U, re-import. There we go. Let's try berry. Prop berry. Gosh, she's a real pro, this artist. Everything's named perfectly. She's better than me. I guess she works in games, so there we go. Fix the bug. We have a clean console. One more quit loop, and we can go. Damn, they're playing Arc Raiders over there. Oh, that's what I was doing. I was playing Arc Raiders for like ever. That's why I wasn't on, because I'm a fucking bum playing fucking Arc Raiders and shit. It sucked. I was a little bit addicted. Now I'm not. Kind of over it. Actually, might have needed those commits. Fuck. But we can do it again. And that will prove that it was the fix. It's all straight. Okay. Okay. We're, I think, good. Check out the bubble. Okay. So we're good. Let's work off of a to-do list. I think it's like this. There we go. Is the floor more gentle? I can't tell. We're gonna double that force right now. Oh no, we've got issues. I can't do 30, I'll do 22. And then the downhill one needs to be like 15. Let's see if that helps. Whoa! It's pretty hard. That's too much. Inside tray. We through. I do want a good amount of that. Let's play test. Mmm. I think it's trying to wink my bunny. It only makes sense if you know what I'm using. No! I wanted that one. There's just gotta be more. Now that the floor is sloped. I did it. I'm the best there ever was. Alright. Let's think about where we're getting cast shadows, animated parameter, more. I don't really care to fix this, actually. Where was this? Check collision center? What the fuck is all this doing? Huh? Oh, these are the rays that... Yeah, this sucks stuff into the center. I don't think we want that. Okay. Single element. Add score. Add multiplier. Uh, what are we doing? We're very scattered, I think, in terms of our brain, right? Hello, Rationite. How are you? We are tuning up our spooky game a little bit tonight. Had some requests come in from Val. Doing well. Good. Yeah, I'm glad you're doing well. I took a week off to play Arc Raiders full time. Now I'm back at it here. So, you know, priorities, right? I was wondering where you'd gone. That's right. I preempted the question. I had someone ask earlier. I was like, I remember what I was doing. I had a fugue state where a really cool game came out and I played it for a week straight. And then I decided it was not fulfilling. But you know what is fulfilling is making cool games. So we have a task where we need to eliminate the confusion on what ingredient you are on, because we just need to make that mushroom that you're looking for just big and bold, and yeah, that worked perfect. The gameplay is decent, so we need berries now. Get out of here, mushroom. Hate you. Mush. Get out. Perfect. We need a sound effect on that. So yeah, I thought I'd throw that up. I've been meaning to make it, but oh, I want that. Nice. Perfect. I like how she made the bowl a little less curved so that the things will hit the rim now rather than, fly out. That's good. Yeah, perfect. I decided to make that YouTube because even though it's an older prototype, for some reason my YouTube channel just got like a huge uptick in stuff. So I was like, oh shit, I better at least do this, even though the code's not perfect. It's much more of it's a little rough on the server side, which is disappointing to me. So while it's not up to my standards, it works and looks cool and makes for a good YouTube. So what I'm saying is I'm trying to just kind of push things out, even though they're not perfect. Just do more. But I've been meaning to make that for like over, like, I don't know, almost 2 months since I finished that. Did you press start streaming? I definitely did. Absolutely, last night. It took me, I don't know, like 4 tries, and on like the third try, I said start streaming instead of, yeah, but got it done. It's pretty funny. I'll try not to abuse the power of the notification. Um, so we're set up well. We're set up well. So when we have the ingredient show, we can just have that ingredient. I think it's that, but it's item or Yeah, required item. This is a 2D node. It has a few states. So what we'll do is change this code pretty simply. Set active to just always hide. And then we never show success or failure. So now we should have one big ingredient when it starts. Or one in the center. I don't see it at all. Oh, there it is. Yes, perfect. Okay, so we want to show, so it's in progress. I almost want to make it like a little speech bubble. The little... Get out of here, you evil mushrooms and shit. Get out of here. Ah. Perfect. Perfect. Gameplay. Compelling. So we have one there in the, now we need to make it in the middle. So to do that, we go to our player UI, required item. We have like no UI here. We also want to have a restart button. Let me add that to my to-do list. Kind of fun kicking them out of the bowl, but it doesn't happen that often. Where the hell is this required item thing populated? Just chilling. Required list is on main. That's silly. I guess that tracks, actually. Oh, the player UI is actually a bit more than what's in here. I need to delete this. Um, yeah. Required item. It's right there. Then I should be able to tell this thing. I think it's as quick, as easy as like commenting all this. So we can actually roll all this back. And we don't need to call set complete on it anymore. We can just tell it to be active again. There's a cool new abstract class thing that makes you implement certain functions on a class. So if we ever commented set complete and it was needed for this class, we can actually tell the editor that. So that way they have to override something, or if they don't provide an override for it in the construction of that class, you can end up in a case where the user knows about that. It's really cool. It's really cool. I found this, I saw this video, YouTube 4.5, favorite 4.5. So, yeah, maybe you could, I think if you just scan this, he does a good job of showing it off. Definitely handy. I've been on 4.5 since like the first build, like a million years ago. Like I've been on like I should get on 4.6. They're rolling fast, you know, they go fast. So on round timer end, use C sharp, so I have additional language features anyway. Yes, excellent. Yeah, people really like C sharp for game dev, yeah. And I should have just learned it like a million fucking years ago, but it was one of the reasons I didn't really get hooked on Unity. So I didn't know C or C sharp or C++, because I don't have any computer science background. So I'm in my natural habitat scripting. And when I need to extend stuff, I do, you know. But I don't like object composition. I mean, I'm not a big fan of renaming. Is way better in VS. That's true. I don't deny that. I just find that I don't have to write that much code in Godot unless I'm making something really complex. I'm just kind of like scripting. I'm just kind of like, especially for game jams, I'm relying more on the engine to do the work in a lot of cases. Except when I had to figure out this like kicking thing. I think you helped me with the math. That was actual. Oh, you use GDScript for jams. Yeah, yeah. So you can kind of see like the trade-offs. It's good for prototyping. I think I would have much more discipline on a longer, bigger game, and I tend to I do have more discipline in terms of my larger games. Oh yeah, I learned that having a web build for game jams is like extremely critical for having people actually play your game. Because the unfortunate reality is that people just simply won't. They just simply won't, do a download. And even if your game looks like the best thing they've ever seen. Speaking of which, I need to play this. So maybe I'm going to put on my headset and Horror Escape Room. Let's check it out. Let's get that. I didn't get to this. Just came out. New release. Sheriff Tumbleweed. Slimax. Short horror game. Let's go. Ooh, I like it. Great art. Put in credentials. The input. And do. US. I don't think that's gonna happen. Clicking around a little bit. Maybe I should make it full screen. Let's see. Oh yeah, I put my password on my... I'm out. It's math time. I'm done. Sorry, friends. No, I'm just kidding. I can do... If President Trump can pass the brain test, the brain damage test, so can I. Uh-oh. I've run into that thing where I can't select the one underneath. Come on. Yes. This is kind of one of those things that happens with these draggables. I've seen this happen so many times. You put two on top of each other, you cannot. But good music. Sure. So try again. Okay. Got the two. Feels like that one's gonna be over to this side. Ooh. I was just joking about not being able to do math. Or am I? I really actually don't know how to do math. This is cool. 1542. I've got the yellow, the TJC. Oh, this is the password. That's TJC 9602, yellow 136. How am I gonna remember that? Is anyone... I am definitely not taking a picture of it. I promise you, I definitely am not taking a picture of the passcode. Had a long day, okay? $9,602, yellow, with a capital, 136. I would have forgotten that for sure. TJ6 9602. Come on, baby. Let me in. It didn't like it. I had finally got the, let's try one more time. TJ6 960002. Let's do all lowercase 136. One more time for the. Always pick super. Ah! I knew I could do it. Let's get in here. I'm gonna get a promotion. Mr. Collins, due to the unfortunate accident of sight, the decision made to temporarily promote you. Huh? Okay. Now manage research up to analysis speed. We guarantee the facility control service. Permit you to lock and unlock security always disperse the ADL3 neurotoxin should have reached your card. Here's this amnestic properties. What the heck? Inhabitant 390. I can remember that. Or can. I'm gonna go type it over here. Habitat. Excellent. 996. Contains subject files. Designated brute to be contained, monitored. Backlock official. Vacuum contained unit. Brute does not appear naked or to the naked eye. Specs. Test subjects. Wait a second. Brute does not appear to the naked eye. Projects a field transmitted across particles that draws living things into a separate dimension where it then is theorized to be observable in its corporeal form. It has a maximum range of several miles and be minimized to keeping the origin point of the field away. Okay. It's theorized Brute to be harmed in its pocket dimension. This has been ostensibly able to use anesthetic on it by a 3 number on. There's currently no known way to recover those brought by. Terminate. Can't wait to go to the pocket dimension. Containment has been compromised. Subject 86. Okay. Hello? Hello? Uncovering your mistakes. I know you're promoted, but you're given down. Still disposable. Potentially, this would be pretty true, yeah. And here's the server works. Map displays facility map. Lock A. Same command. Are you serious? Well, more pictures. SSH. Okay. I feel like I didn't use the information on the things, and I'm a little sad that the puzzle reset. Equals 8. What have I seen these numbers about? No. No, please. That's probably for the best. Please don't lock my computer. What's this? I'm gonna go over to Twitch and copy them. I can't paste. Paste is grayed out. Just like perfect. Perfect. Is this the game? You didn't work on this game. You worked on the books, the mansion, the spooky mansion one. I cannot type tonight because I'm on this damn keyboard. This is it yellow 186 map. Very cool. Which one am I? Where am I? EBA trim. This might be too. This is great. This is great. Very atmospheric. It's SSH into the server. Oh, there we go. How will train? Moon, triangle, eye, sun. Okay, great. That's excellent. You've recently, on a scan, discovered a file on your machine called Note. Store cipher. Okay. Lock A, B, and C. You know, I should take a picture of the map before I go much further. I should complete this. Oh, exit. How do I break SSA? Exit. Oh. So I'm stuck in this terminal now. I have to go turn the map. There we go. It'd be nice, you know, I understand like the pen and paper style stuff, but it would just also be great if I had it in my view here. Oh, there's a 9778 is another key here, maybe. Oh, here it is. Inhabitant. Granted access to facility control service. Okay, great. Inhabitant 390. There we go. Figured it out. Input command. I wish I could press up and do the SSH one, so I'll have to go into my phone. Of course. We're putting it all together. This is what puzzle gamers do. Okay, inhabitant. It's... Can I paste this one? You should definitely allow paste here. Ah, it worked. I'm authenticated. Unlock. What do we want to unlock? Gotta unlock all of them. And die. Okay. Unlock hall CD. Hall A. Subject analysis. I'm looking at the map, trying to figure out what I want to unlock. I guess unlock A. Maybe there's multiple ways to do this. Lock. A. Okay. Unlock A. Damn. Oh, okay, so lock and unlock. Lock B. It's no lock A. Lock. It doesn't tell me, like, it's not great feedback on what's locked, what's unlocked. A. Then maybe the map will show me now? Okay, it's locked. Great. Lock A. Map. Didn't really do what I expected there. Lock A. Map. There we go. Okay. A is there. These don't, on the sides, don't do it. Lock B. Map. Ooh, that's tough for me. Where am I going? What's my goal? To the armory, perhaps? Let's say lock C. And then we'll go all the way to the armory. I actually see that. Lock A. Map. There we go. Armory's open. As far as I can do. Okay, so let's get out of here. Then we do this puzzle to get the code there. Triangle. It's moon, triangle, sun, eye. Okay, so moon on the left. Triangle. Sun. Moon, triangle. Oh, I'm kind of goofing it here. Triangle. Sun. This is a good puzzle. These are useless, right? Because they don't have any use unless... Oh, sun. Yeah. I wish I was smarter. Wish I was a little bit taller. Okay, so let's put them all together. I think from there we can figure out... Hey, Juliet, I'm playing a Game Jam game from the RBA group. Thank you, Chips Girl. Moon, triangle, sun... Moon, but I don't get how these are supposed to be... I'm not very good at this. Oh, there we go. Let's do that. Ugh. Now it's not quiet. Moon.
What are you trying to do?
Trying to get values for moon, triangle, sun, and eye. Moon, triangle, but... Oh, what if there's like something I'm missing about what order these are in? Moon... Because it could easily just be this. Moon... Oh, no, maybe... Maybe this is it? Then... Moon... Oh. So confused now. What about the final option is the one I haven't tried, which is the 2 on the end, right? That's just how it has to go together. Oh, finally. Feels like I'm coming to a puzzle solution. Oh. 14... I'm just going to take a picture of this final configuration. The sun is 8. Moon, triangle, sun, eye. And it says 14, 5, 1. I don't know where we use that yet. But we're having fun, right? Oh, it's an actual escape room. So... Moon, triangle, sun, eye is... Moon. 9. Triangle. 3. Sun. 8. Eye. 7. Okay, let's try... Try that. What do you mean, go back? I just got here. That's very cool. Oh, I can press these, maybe? Oh, I'm just not smart enough for this tonight. Very cool game, though. Very atmospheric, great art. I'm gonna have to come back to it sometime when I have all the tools. Seems like I'm like looking through a... I should be able to go left or right, right? I thought so too, but I opened the freaking door. Now I can't even interact with the little keypad anymore. Maybe you're supposed to just... Yeah, I think that's gonna end the run for me. But great job, folks. Oh. Can't seem to find exit screens. Should I put with press escape key. Okay. I think I'm missing something about this screen. Maybe I've... Thinking face. I have to enter the password again. I don't feel like doing that, so I think I'm gonna call it there. Good game. We'll get back to it.
What?
You're the best, little buddy. And my partner. I'm gonna text that guy and say we're not gonna come. Right? Let's just get the one with cloth over there. Let's just get cloth the one we liked.
I was so excited because I got 2 maple pecan clusters from Trader Joe's. But when I came home and I looked in the bag, I only had 1 pecan cluster from Trader Joe's. And I was like, that cashier was really weird. He was like loading my grocery bag really slow. And then he looked at my receipt and he was like, yep, there you go. And then I was just like, okay. And then that was just a bizarre interaction. Normally they're just like, have a nice day. That's it, right? And so then I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Like, where did my extra cluster? Did he like snipe it, or did he like forget to leave it in the end of the stall because he just only entered 2? But anyways, that was weird. So then I called, and luckily they answered the phone 30 minutes after closing. I was just like, hey, I don't know, this is kind of weird, but I came home and I'm missing a pecan cluster from my grocery bag, and I don't know how that happened, but like.
Did you tell him about the employee who did that?
Well, I'm sure they can tell who the employee is based on the cash register or the receipt, I guess. But he was like, but then he's like, oh yeah, we'll give you credit for that. But then I was like, well, how do I do that? Do I just show up? This seems kind of sketch. And he's like, oh, just tell them that you talked to Anthony last night. And I'm like, okay. So that was bizarre. But I'm disappointed because I got you 2 pecan cluster granola. And we only got 1 pecan cluster.
He stole it. He sniped it for himself.
I don't think
you paid for it.
I don't think he really did. I think he was not paying attention, to be real.
It's amazing.
But I like it. Aw, it's so cute. It's bouncy now.
I don't think you ever played this.
No, you wouldn't let me.
You can play it anytime you like. It's not hard to play.
Not as cute as the Godot character.
It's cute as heck, though. Get out of there! Get out of here! I fixed the kicking. It took forever to fix the kicking. I kick them in there. Kick. I need to show some way that they're kicking. There's a little sound effect that plays, and
But it's broken now because it doesn't tell you which ones to put in, though.
exactly. I'm working on refactoring it a little so that acquired items, seed items. I think this was really hard to do where I'm dropping ingredients in. And the chance of that ingredient is based on a really, really stupid formula. And the formula is like how rare it is. It's rolling a random range with an upper bound. And if it exceeds the roll exceeds the thing, we create a skull, which is just terrible instead of an ingredient. So I don't know that this is the problem. I think the quickest way to fix this is actually just to do this and kind of invert it and say, let's roll 100. And say a success 10. If roll return options this. I need clamp needs to be min or clamp min max. So let's do uh, min 0 max. Let's do this. This doesn't help at all. I can go get this code later. Let's just destroy it. So let's say we do this. That's wildly simpler, right? Good night, Rationite. We're just adding levels. Simplifying it. Cheers. I'm back. Okay. Um, let's lose with precision. What the fuck is balls? Add sound effect on Portal. I have that already. I wiped it down, surface it, but dusty. It's really dusty. It's been kind of miserable, honestly. It actually, it actually fucking sucks. It needs to be clean too. I'm gonna go get the particulate. I don't know. I just don't want to fuck with them anymore. I'm done with them. I'm over it. I don't want his floor for here ever again. Don't tell Artie. I told him that they're worthless. very important. This floor is very important to me. But my life, my place in the universe is not about this floor. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they did a really bad job.
They did a fuck job, but
They did a bad job for 4,500.
they did.
We could have
They
got.
took my money and they did a bad job. And I'm trying to think about how I move on from it rather than how I get angry. Yeah.
I think we should just tell Artie that he has really shitty floor crew, but we're not gonna say that. But I'm just saying, in the future, don't recommend them for them to do flooring. I know he wants to do it in house, but it was really bad. I know.
It goes away from me.
I was afraid of that because I was like, they're not professional floor cleaners. I knew it. Oh, it's okay. I didn't say anything because it's your project.
No one is ever touching my floor again.
Yeah, they only did a really shit job right there. I don't understand.
The rest of this filling is really good.
You know what we could do? We could do that. We could do that part ourselves.
The problem is that then we got to go all the way to night.
You know? You just do it subtly right here. This is the part that it just needs to be sanded more evenly right here. Just get a little sander.
I'm just over it. I think I'm gonna shut down my stream. Maybe I'll work a little bit in bed because it was a good stream. It was good fun, but I'm kind of on a different time zone right now.
Yeah, the only reason why you went with Daniel is because they were ASAP.
Listen, we're not gonna retread